If I were to ask you, what are some Minecraft enemies that immediately come to mind, you would probably think of mobs like the Creeper, Zombie, Skeleton, or Enderman. They are simply too iconic. But for Microsoft, it's the Creeper and the Piglins. Ever since the Zombie Pigman was thrown out for the Piglin, Mojang has been trying to hype up these oinkers as like some iconic, amazing enemy for some reason, instead of the classic mobs. But why? Now, this entire forced Piglin hype didn't really kick in until like 2022, since at least Minecraft Dungeons had a pretty diverse selection of enemies. But 2022 was also the year Minecraft Legends was announced. Legends was different enemy-wise from Dungeons, and Minecraft, as in every overworld mob, is a good guy that helps you. But the villains are the Piglins from the Nether for some reason. I did some research and was rather surprised at how not only almost every single enemy was a pig from the Nether, but the enemy selection was surprisingly small compared to Dungeons in regular Minecraft. While I haven't played Legends, I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up being one of the reasons for its demise, as it got its final update after only 9 months after release. And the small selection of enemies was a common criticism I heard from people who played Legends, which is kind of sad. The game looked kind of cute, and it probably would have gotten more content, but I guess we'll never know why there were no Endermans or Pillagers. So overall, Minecraft Story Mode is the best spin-off game. Anyways, fast forward to September 24, and we've got the Minecraft movie teaser, and out of all of the classic mobs that could be features, we got the Piglins appearing in like 4 times in the trailer. The Creeper is like only shown for like 1 second in very dim lighting. Like, first of all, those flesh cubes are ugly as hell. This is worse than the sheep. Second of all, why are the Piglins going to be a bigger focus on the movie, where there's plenty of overworld mobs to beef with? Zombies and Pillagers are literally right there, but I guess Warner Bros. Realized hyper-realistic Minecraft villagers will scare away the kids, but it's their fault for making this movie Minecraft that was real-life styled. But considering this marketing choice from before with Legends, I think it's becoming kind of apparent they're trying to hype up Piglins like it's on the same level of recognition as the classic mobs. Now, I really don't know why that is, but I do have a few theories. Reason 1, and probably the least likely, they want to push out the Nether since it's been overhauled a while ago. For those who are like 7 years old, the Nether used to look kinda ugly, and then they made it an update so it's more interesting. But this is an unlikely possibility, because the overworld probably just gets the most updates of biomes and mobs overall. However, the end dimension hasn't really got an overhaul, and I think it's long overdue. It likely isn't the sole reason, but it might be part of why it's like that. Reason 2, the more reasonable one, is changing branding and art direction. Over the years, Minecraft has kind of changed, particularly in its art direction, whether it be with block redesigns, content updates, or music. While in most cases it's not game ruining, it does stir some debate with players. While I won't really get into the specifics of old versus new Minecraft because there's a tons of videos on that, I think a main aspect about Minecraft is how alien or weird the vibe of the game can be. Aside from being obviously blocky, the mobs are styled with a rather unusual appearance you don't see very much. Like, what other game you have played makes a villager look like Squidward? And there's a couple made up species, like the Creeper, Enderman, Pillager, some skeleton varieties if that counts, and so much more. They're all pretty like unfamiliar and weird to most people who haven't played Minecraft, I guess, but they're still recognizable. In comparison, the Piglin's a lot more familiar. First of all, it's obviously based on a pig, and pigs are something we're familiar with in real life, I hope. Second of all, pig fantasy races are nothing new in fiction and are kind of a common fantasy trope, so the familiarity of the Piglin makes it a little easier for Microsoft to market Minecraft, especially in a major theatrical release. I also wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft considers the Piglin to somehow be less scary and is therefore considered more like brand friendly. They probably think something like the Enderman is like tall and too scary, and it goes crazy when you stare at it. It might be too much for little Gerald and his parents. They might not buy him Minecraft. Not that it's actually the case, but I wouldn't be surprised considering that time Mojang didn't add fireflies to the game because frogs can't really eat fireflies and it wouldn't be quote-unquote realistic, which makes 0 sense considering you have a walking bush that sneaks up on you and explodes, and you're working on a game that's pretty square. However, the Piglin has only existed for like a third of Minecraft's 15 years of existence, so it just hasn't garnered the same recognition as mobs like the Creeper. The Creeper is different. It's unique and symbolic to Minecraft, and has an extremely recognizable design. Same with skeletons, zombies, and endermen. So pushing this oinky that's like nowhere near the same level of iconicness as existing Minecraft mob not only feels like awkward, but it's not the best marketing move, because this pig monster enemy number 10,000 doesn't really stand out other than the fact it's pretty square. And then the third possible reason is that Mojang hopes the piglins don't cause like evil race soy discussion on. So in conclusion, Minecraft's attempt at trying to hype up piglins just doesn't work, because it just doesn't have the same level as fame and recognition as other Minecraft mobs, and it's just a pig. It's not too earth-shattering, but I think it was interesting to talk about. So let me know what you guys think. Is Microsoft trying too hard to hype up bacon, or am I losing my mind? Comment down below. Anyways, that's all for today. Bye!